Alright, what is going on, guys? Today we're back, and if you guys haven't watched the video of me installing this muffler, go watch it. I literally just finished it, and I don't know when it's up or whatever, but in that video I explained what was going on with the skid plate and what's going on with the mounting bolts here. Now don't mind this little hole, this is frame rot that I have to fix. But when I first got it, if you guys remember the video, I'll try and remember to link it, when we got an oil change and everything, when we put this thing in the Jeep, or when we put the Jeep in the garage for the first time, this bolt off. Now this one has done the same thing. So basically how these things come out of the factory is on the inside of this frame, so up top here, are little sleeves, which, where do I have a bolt here somewhere? Yes. Which is what these what these screw into. Now those sleeves are very thin and break very easily. So my idea at first was you get a nut, you weld it on a washer, you grind out this hole enough to stick that washer and nut into the frame and then weld that washer in. But my parts guy said to cut a small hole in the frame, and you're basically going to reverse mount the skid plate. So what I'm going to do, instead of, just for these two, the other ones are all going to stay the same, I'm basically going to drop this bolt, if I can hold this up better, I'm going to drop this bolt into the frame somehow and then put a nut on this side and screw it into this bolt. I hope that makes sense. So the first one that I'm doing is I'm literally just gonna cut, I guess these must be drain holes or whatever, so I'm just gonna cut this and then that, and then hopefully be able to get this bolt in there and then drop it down, and then I'm gonna end up tack welding this bolt when I have it drop down, so it will
let you get the nut tight.
Yeah, so I can get the nut tight. And then once the nut's tight and the skid plate's up, I'm just gonna take a grinder and cut off the access bolt, and then that should fix this issue. And hopefully I don't have to take the skid plate off that much, because if this one was the first one that went, and then this one went, this is probably gonna be the next one to go, and then I don't know how long and the ones on the other side are gonna last. I'm gonna get to cutting. I'm gonna grind these down as best as I can to get like all the rot off, so we'll be able to weld to it. Let's get started. Okay, so I guess I can take it off the tripod to show you guys. So I got this, focus. I got this cut out, so the head of this bolt fits through. So we're good. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the head of the bolt through and then drop it down in this hole. With whatever this tool is, I don't know. It's like an overrated coat hanger to basically thread stuff. So one of the main reasons that I'm making this video, because I know it's not that entertaining, I haven't seen anybody do what I'm doing this way. This is what was on the bottom of the frame. Is that gonna focus? This is what was on the bottom of the frame that snapped. So this is why we're putting the bolt through and we're reverse threading it, because these are the threads. Doesn't wanna focus, but these are the threads, and this sits on the inside right here, but these, you can tell they're so thin, they snap so easily. So this is why we're opting for this option. So how do you wanna do this, Mom?
So feed it through and go, just, all you can do is feed, okay, okay, keep going. Because you just poked something out. Okay, keep going. Hang on. There it is.
Oh my God, we got it. We got it. Oh my God, we got it.
Okay, you got a lot of shit.
Oh,
look at that.
It worked.
Perfect.
Oh my God, it worked. So I hope now it makes sense of what we're doing, and then you just unthread that, and then you tack weld this to the frame.
I don't know how to unthread it.
It's because of that thing, how I had it messed up.
There.
Mint.
Da, 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 da.
The thing is you got to try and weld them straight down so that skid plate will still bolt. So I feel like the skid plate's going to be finicky now. Okay, so we got these bolts pulled through. I'm pretty sure that we're going to end up welding them. Because, I mean, with this one, I might be able to just get a socket in on top of it and hold it while I tighten the skid plate. But this one, there's no way unless I get a long extension and some jank stuff. But I think a tack weld around the bottom of it will hold it when you impact drive the skid plate on it. So this is our reverse mounted bolting idea. So why is this not focusing? So basically you saw the thing, we put it through this hole up here, dropped it through, and then we tack welded it here. But that is how simple it is. Rather than doing the washer and the nut and stuff in the nut, reverse mounting it like this, I think saves a lot of work and makes it a lot easier. I hope that this can be beneficial to some of you guys, even if you don't watch my channel, because I've seen 3 ways that this can be done. The nut and washer, and then welding it into the frames. The other one is welding it on a piece of plate and then putting the nuts on it and putting that up. And then this is the other way. I think this is cheaper.
The easiest.
I think this is the easiest way, and I think that it is going to hold pretty well, even though the bolts don't sit where they're supposed to, like the factory ones do.
Holding in the frame, that's all it has to do.
They're into the frame, and I mean, if we weren't doing the muffler as well, I think this could have probably taken you guys maybe 2 hours at the most. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys aren't from my channel, make sure you click subscribe. I am building this vehicle almost every single day, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was beneficial, and I'll catch you guys next time. Boom! I almost fell off the chair.